written an episode yet?
No.
You've just been consulting. But my question, if you do get a chance to write an episode, if you want to stay kind of true to the story or not, would you take this opportunity to change anything about your story, any piece of the storyline? If you got to like
I understand what you're asking, but it wouldn't happen that way because of the nature of adaptation. As in, there's not something I'd say, oh, I wish I'd written it differently, because I don't. I wrote it the best way I could, and I'd let that stand. But the adaptation is not a literal translation of the book. And if I were working in the context of the adaptation, I might get to a spot and say, well, this doesn't fit. Let's drop that out and do this instead, just because it would make better sense in the arc of an episode.
Is there anything specific?
No, I couldn't tell that unless I was working on a specific episode.
So is there anything in the TV show that you've seen so far that's been adapted from your book that you just really loved how it turned out on TV?
Oh, pretty much everything, yeah. No, they've done just a fabulous job. Oh, lots of them, yeah. Yeah, I love the whole wedding episode.
That was good, yes.
Yeah, as everybody else did, yeah.
Was that how you pictured it when you wrote it? Or is it?
Yeah, no, it was structured somewhat differently, but I thought it worked beautifully. Yeah.
With so many TV shows nowadays based on books, do you think it's caused people to pick up a book they might not have in the past?
I do think that, especially when it's a really gripping show where they finish the last episode available. They can't wait to see what happens next, and they'll go read the book.
And they pick up the other books for spoilers.
Yes, they do.
Will your character, Lady McTavish, maybe show back up again?
She's not in the book.
Oh, well, maybe there's a spot
I have
for you
an
to hop in.
adaptation.
Yeah, there you go. Lastly, have you read any Outlander fan fiction?
No, I never do.
Yeah, me neither. I promise.
Feel free.
So, what has been the reaction of fans of the TV show compared to fans of the books? Like, I mean, I know you've interacted with them.
More of the TV fans are men, which is very gratifying to me. I mean, the books have never been women's fiction, but because of the limitations of book marketing, they've often had these frilly covers and things like that. But men who have read the books, they always respond to them. And the thing is that men respond to different things than women do, and I like to, have that response because I wrote it in there. I want people to appreciate it. So I'm really pleased at the increased, male fan base.